After a long winter, it's the time of year some people in the New England states start looking forward to getting away for some seafood and scenery here in the Maritimes.
We start seeing the Nova Scotia tourism ads around here in Boston. We started seeing those like 3 or 4 days ago, and nothing but excitement.
Dan Vasallo lives just outside of Boston. Each May, he drives to Cape Breton to take part in the annual Cabot Trail Relay Race. While he's aware that driving around here with a Massachusetts license plate might hit a bit different to some this year, he still expects a warm welcome.
I understand that that there is some rhetoric from a bunch of people who are extremely online and extremely immature. I would think that the adults are going to continue to prevail.
Mostly they come off the cruise ships and they want to experience the people, so they'll come into the pub environment.
At this restaurant along the Sydney waterfront, about 30% of their customers during peak visiting season are from the U.S. They're optimistic those numbers won't dip.
They're going to continue to come here, I think, with the strength of their dollar compared to ours.
Contrary to what you might expect, Destination Cape Breton says their website traffic from the United States is up more than 70%. They're also putting on a big digital push to people in the Boston and New York areas.
Well, I think that Americans are looking at safe places to travel. There was a study recently that came out from Longwoods International that said that of the top 3 international destinations for Americans, that Canada is in that top 3.
Mark Bott helps run a tour company that caters to cruise ship passengers. He says despite some people choosing to boycott American products or boo their anthem, the fact is we need them as visitors.
I don't think it's disingenuous. I think we can separate the actions of government versus the actions of a population and citizenry.
Back in the Boston area, Vasallo says he plans to take at least one precaution in a show of solidarity during his visit here.
I'm going to have an iced Timmy's in hand pretty much the entire time there to prove that, while I am not one of y'all, I'm down with the movement.
And the tour company operator we spoke with added that in late June, a musical missionary group from California plans to come here via cruise ship. And he said while they're on the ground here, they want to do things like raise money and buy instruments for youth who have an interest in music here on the island. An example of the kindness of everyday Americans overcoming some of the harshness from their politics down there. Maria?
Thank you, Ryan. The kindness of Americans and the kindness of Canadians, right? All right. That's Ryan McDonald for us in Sydney this evening.